Spotlight and violence.
The Non-Governmental Association for Literacy Support Service, NOGALSS, has sought the support of the Federal Ministry of Education for its Second Chance Education project to mainstream 10,000 girls and women into formal education. The national president of NOGALSS, Mr. Noah Emmanuel, made the request during an advocacy visit to the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education in Abuja.
Lofty heights to build a nation where peace and justice reign. Amen.
He said that NOGALSS, in collaboration with UNESCO, embarked on the initiative in partnership with the European Union and the United Nations. According to him, the project focuses on eliminating all forms of violence against women and girls and provides accelerated second chance education and livelihood skills for out-of-school girls and young women facing marginalization in Nigeria. Emmanuel commended the Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, for allowing the operation of literacy centers in the unity schools. He also called on the ministry to mandate all NGOs focused on adult and non-formal education delivery to register with NOGALSS for proper coordination, monitoring and evaluation, as well as collation of data for policy implementation.
As a major stakeholder in education, we have come to intimate you of this laudable project and to seek your support in the following areas. We appeal that a focal person from the adult education branch be appointed as the representative of the ministry who will be reporting on the progress of the project to the ministry. We also appeal for your support in the monitoring and evaluation of the project. We want you to support the visibility of the second chance education as a means to ending violence against women and girls, thereby bringing about positive changes in the norm, attitudes, and behaviors where all women and girls live a life free from all forms of gender-based violence. For inclusiveness, sir, we appeal that you direct special schools with facilities for people living with disability to implement non-formal education services. This project, we are mandated that 50% of the beneficiaries should be people living with disabilities. NOGALSS shall utilize the effort of the media as it represents a world with voice, vision, visibility, publicity, and awareness creation. It will help to condemn this tragic violence against women and girls to achieve the second chance education. This will also expose all the ills melted against women and girls and serve as a voice to the voiceless.
Responding, Mr. David Adejo, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, promised to look into the request of the association and partner with the organization to move education forward. Adejo, represented by Mr. Adeleye Adeoye, the Director, Education Planning, Research and Development of the Ministry, said the partnership would fast-track the achievement of Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs.
I'm particularly happy that all along you have not rest on your oars, and that makes it clear that the education for all is the responsibility of all. And of course, government alone cannot handle education without the support of people like you who, out of passion for education, form NGOs, come into groups to make sure you give back to the system in one way or the other. As we all know that education is a social service, and particularly people who have passion for education, they are not in there for the purpose of any gain, but they are just making a lot of sacrifice to make sure that we have a better future.